Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Xiao Zhan's work was nominated for both the Golden Eagle and Flying Awards, and the reactions inside and outside the industry were obviously different. The public's balance tilted towards the two major awards in the TV drama industry, the Golden Eagle and Flying, and the shortlists were announced one after another, which aroused great attention and discussion. As a powerful young actor in the domestic entertainment industry and a super top star, Xiao Zhan's works were also nominated, which aroused heated discussions among the public. Due to the excellent performance of his dramas, he not only won the support of CCTV, various official blogs, and Big Versus, but his drama and character also won the recognition and praise of the industry and the public, which can be said to be a high voice. Let's talk about the See in My Dreams here first. To be honest, Xiao Zhan played the leading role as the male protagonist for the first time in a period drama, which was a big challenge. But Xiao Zhan is brave enough to break boundaries, cross boundaries, and enter the world, and take the initiative to meet challenges. This confidence and courage are not something that everyone has. Similar to Xiao Zhan's reversed life, this drama was never optimistic, but became a big hit, slapping countless people in the face. I won't list all the achievements one by one. Just talking about the replay rate, it has won many so-called hot dramas and hit dramas. You should know that even if the TV station replays, it is not broadcast casually. It is based on the public's voice and solid data. The See in My Dream has been replayed for more than 40 rounds, and many times the replay has exceeded the prime time, and the ratings have always remained high. There is no way, the public just never gets tired of watching it. As long as you broadcast it, I will watch it. It is also amazing. Xiao Zhan has gained the love of countless mother fans, grandmother fans, and many adult male audiences. The national popularity has increased dramatically, and Xiao Zhan has made an indispensable contribution. Having said that, this time the See in My Dream was nominated for the Golden Eagle Award and the Flying Award at the same time. To be honest, it is not surprising at all. What's interesting is that the reactions inside and outside the industry are obviously different despite the same nomination. The list of shortlisted films for the Golden Eagle Award was released first, and Yu Gu Yao and the See in My Dream starring Xiao Zhan were both shortlisted. Although being shortlisted is a good thing, the reactions of various official microblogs, marketing, and even fans are indifferent. On the contrary, once the list of nominees for the Flying Awards was announced, the news was overwhelming, and the contrast was stark and disparate. The Golden Eagle Awards, which focuses on audience feedback and public reputation, and is selected by audience voting and expert review, has gradually lost its credibility in the hearts of the public due to various problems in voting and review, and is even called a award. It is not surprising that it was treated coldly this time. The Flying Awards focus on the subject matter and values of the works. The works usually have a high artistic level and social influence, and their gold content is widely recognized. No wonder, once the news that the See in My Dreams was shortlisted for the Flying Awards was exposed, the whole network was boiling. Xinhuanet, 1905 Movie Network, Zixi Pictures and many other official releases of the film's shortlist for the Flying Awards to express congratulations. CCTV even announced that the See in My Dreams will be rebroadcast again in the afternoon of September 15th. This makes people have to suspect that CCTV has already obtained first-hand internal information, and it is congratulating and supporting it by rebroadcasting. The intention of admiration is simply too obvious. It has to be said that good dramas are obvious to all, and good actors will be supported by the public. Recently, Wang Lin, who plays Sheng Yang's mother in The Sun Accompanies Me, said in an interview that her favorite actor is Xiao Zhan, because he is humble to everyone and works hard to study the role. To be honest, compared with some artists nowadays who regard themselves as stars rather than actors, Xiao Zhan is not only talented, but also down-to-earth and hardworking. He is not disturbed by external things and can immerse himself in drama creation. This is rare and is the reason why he can create good works and good roles. This is also the reason why his role can resonate with the public. Xiao Zhan's work was shortlisted for 2 major awards. It is the result of his hard work. I believe that he will win the honor in the future. Let us wait and see. The eyes of the public are sharp. People can feel which actor is devoted to creating a role, and they will give affirmation and support. Some people always cry, why don't Xiao Zhan's fans move? Because Xiao Zhan has been constantly striving to increase his value, the public's balance naturally tilts towards him. This is the case with awards, and it is even more so with people's hearts. Everyone is struggling with their own destiny. Bai Zulu is devoted to pursuing strength and independence, and strives to fight in her career, just to get rid of the shackles of her status as a concubine and no longer be despised. She knows that only by relying on her own strength can she gain a foothold in this world. At the same time, Qin Gang is caught in another struggle. He was originally an assassin who was ordered to go up the mountain to poison Xiying, but after contacting Xiying, he was deeply attracted by his character and personal charm. His original form belief began to waver. He no longer blindly carried out the task, but began to reflect on his life mission and the true meaning of this task. Qin Gang's mental journey is full of contradictions and thoughts. He gradually discovered that this so-called task may not be worth his full effort. The story of the two reflects the struggle and reflection on fate. Bai Zulu's struggle and Qin Gang's awakening are not only their individual growth process, but also a resistance to the injustice of fate. Their experience shows that even in the face of oppression from powerful external forces, everyone has the opportunity to find their own way through inner firmness and thinking. This struggle against fate makes their story full of power and hope. Xiying treats his disciples with special care. He disciplines each of them seriously and is full of expectations in his heart, hoping that they can all grow into capable people and live a better life. He not only teaches skills, but also pays more attention to the moral cultivation of his disciples, and regards every disciple as his own responsibility. Xiying is really thinking about them and always sticks to his duties as a master. Even if Qin Gang came with an assassination mission, Xiying did not have any resentment or defense against him. He still treats Qin Gang with the attitude of a master, cares about his growth, and listens to his confusion. Xiying's generosity and tolerance made Qin Gang's heart waver. Not only did he fail to do it, but he was also deeply moved by Xiying's selflessness and sincerity. The master's selfless dedication and teaching made Qin Gang understand that true strength does not lie in conspiracy, but in the inner love and responsibility. Xiying set an example and told Qin Gang and other disciples with actions that the master is not only teaching and solving doubts, but also a force to guide life. This unconditional trust and teaching not only made Qin Gang re-examine his mission, but also made him truly understand what responsibility and respect are. Xiying's influence stems from his sincerity and selflessness. It is this original intention that eventually won Qin Gang's heart and made him a true follower. The theory of killing gods at the beginning directly set the tone of the whole play, triggering deep thinking and conflict. Xiying's resounding words are full of challenges and determination. If the gods like to see the people suffer, how can they be worshipped and admired by the world? Mortals have never killed gods before, so let's start with me, Xiying. This is not only a questioning of the authority of the gods, but also an angry resistance to unfair fate. These words reveal Xiying's rebelliousness and determination deep in his heart. He cannot accept that a god who is cold and ruthless and indifferent to the suffering of all beings continues to be blindly worshipped by the world. For Xiying, if the so-called gods cannot give mankind hope and salvation, but only bring disaster and pain, then such gods are not worthy of respect, but should be overthrown. This theory of killing gods is not only a declaration, but also a resolute attitude, symbolizing that Xiying wants to fight for the fate of mortals and break those unshakable sacred shackles. Xiying's bold rebellion shows people a courage and determination that has never been seen before, and also pushes him to the road of confrontation with fate and gods. His words are like a sharp sword, cutting off the world's fear of God and opening an unprecedented struggle. This is not only Xiying's personal choice, but also a challenge to authority and a resistance to fate, which makes the whole work full of tension and philosophical thinking. The theory of killing gods at the beginning directly set the tone of the whole play, triggering profound thinking and conflict. Xiying's resounding words are full of challenges and determination. If God likes to watch the people suffer, how can he be worshipped and admired by the world? Mortals have never killed gods before, so let's start with me, Xiying. This is not only a questioning of the authority of God, but also an angry resistance to unfair fate. These words reveal the rebelliousness and determination deep in Xiying's heart. He could not accept that a god who was cold-blooded and indifferent to the suffering of all living beings continued to be blindly worshipped by the world. For Xiying, if the so-called god could not give mankind hope and salvation, but only brought disaster and pain, then such a god was not worthy of respect, but should be overthrown. This theory of killing gods is not only a declaration, but also a resolute attitude, symbolizing that Xi Ying wants to fight for his own destiny for mortals and break those unshakable sacred shackles. Xi Ying's bold rebellion showed people a courage and determination that had never been seen before, and also pushed him to the road of confrontation with fate and gods. His words are like a sharp sword, cutting off the world's fear of God and opening up an unprecedented struggle. This is not only Xi Ying's personal choice, but also a challenge to authority and a resistance to fate, which makes the whole work full of tension and philosophy.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.